So, hi there, JA family. I'm out here feeling a little strange, missing you guys. I always greet you at the door of my classroom, so I thought, I'll greet you at the door and maybe I can show you some of my art, and then maybe you can post some of the artwork you've been doing. I know Mr. J, he already sent me some email. He sent me an email of some beautiful leprechaun drawings that a couple of you have been doing. I saw on Facebook somebody else was doing some great drawings. Good job, Haley. And so I thought I'll share some of my artwork with you, and maybe you can be inspired. Maybe you can think about different materials you can use to make art, and maybe we can, along the lines here, we can do some art together still. So let's come on in and we'll take a look at some of my art, okay? So here we are. We're in Mrs. Holloway's house. This is crazy, right? So I just want to show you some of the ways I like to make art when I have lots of free time, when sometimes when there's snow days, or we're on vacation, summer vacation, or just because I feel like creating. So I'm going to show you some of my artwork that I've made over the past few years, and maybe you can be inspired. I'll tell you a little bit about what they are, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I did the old camera flipperoo. I've been really inspired by some of the paws that people have been getting. One of the paws I heard early on were for cleaning up their art station, and I thought that was awesome. That was so great. So I too cleaned up my art station and got it all set and ready so I can create. So this is really where I like to spend my time when I'm at home and when I'm making art. So I have my little old art little table here with all of my supplies and all the different things that I can use. And I really like to do things inside of this book. Now this is my art journal book, and I like to just kind of see where things take me, see what ideas I come up with, and see what kind of inspiration just comes over me. And I like to use different kinds of colors, different kinds of textures, and all sorts of different materials. So very mixed media, very fun. So I can show you some more pictures in there as we go through our time together. But that is something that I think anybody can do. Doesn't matter if you have crayons, markers, oil pastels, doesn't really matter. You can create all sorts of great art, and you don't even have to have a book like this. You could staple a bunch of papers together. You can just take copy paper and just create. So that's one thing you could be up to. Now, another thing that I really like, that I find relaxing, is I like to color. So I have a few coloring books that I like to use. I've been using some colored pencils to color in there. I like to use some markers sometimes. So I just have fun and joy and let my mind go and just color. So I find that to be really relaxing and help me out in some stressful times. And we know that these are kind of strange, unusual times that we're living in right now. So maybe some coloring would be fun and relaxing. I love my spot where my art table is, because I can look out and I can see birds and squirrels and chipmunks and all sorts of critters coming to the bird feeder. And I like to take a look. There's none coming right now, but oftentimes there are all sorts of little critters that come and hang out here at the bird feeders right by my art station. Another thing, now a lot of my art books are at school still, but I found these here. So doodling, think about doodling. There's all sorts of things online, different prompts, different starters. Doodling for dog people, I think that one's pretty cool. You know I like dogs. Has some step-by-step drawings. Maybe we can do some of those later some other time. And creative doodling and beyond. So different ideas, just kind of letting your mind go, maybe make a line, and then just use your imagination. See what it looks like to you. So those are other things that you can be up to keep those art skills going. All right, let's see. What else do I have here? So I like to do all sorts of different kinds of art. That's one of the reasons why I am an art teacher. Oop, I'm getting the reflection from the window back there. But this is a felting that I did. I did this one for my grandmother, and it now is hanging on my wall, which is kind of cool. And then, of course, I love still lifes. We worked on a still life. Fourth graders will recognize some of those objects right there. We had those in our still life also. Let's see, what else? Oh, who's that? That's Claude Monet. Whoop, who's that? That's Vincent Van Gogh. He's just hanging out. Oh, and of course, my Muppet friends. All right, let's see, what else do I have here? I have another acrylic painting that I did a few years ago, and that's of my puppy Piper. She is always a fun subject to paint. I enjoy painting Piper. Maybe she'll make an appearance. I don't know. She's off sleeping somewhere, I think. So that's another one of my paintings. Well, let's take a look over here. This one I haven't finished yet, but you know I'm a little strange. That's the truth. I love putting animal heads on people's bodies. So that's Piper's head. It's on a person, and I haven't finished that one yet, but maybe during this time I can give some more work to that painting. And let's see, what else do I have over here? Lots of different ways you can create. So mixed media that I kind of glued and added some texture with some different things on this one. That, again, is not done by a long shot. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but it just started. And then I have some other little things. I just love to let my creativity go and paint and add color and just kind of explore and try different things with my art. So I hope that you can take this time to maybe find a little time to do some art. So I hope that you can take some of maybe my ideas, and I hope it inspires you to spend a little bit of your day making some art and drawing and creating. I've seen some of your schedules out there, and I see some good things on those schedules, that you're making time for drawing and creating and using your imagination. So maybe we can do some more of these videos. We'll see. And I hope that you have a great day. Use this time to be creative and spend great quality time with your families, and of course, stay healthy. Wash those hands. Oh, and I miss you all. Okay, bye-bye.